Good morning, everyone. Beginning this week, we will be taking out three important topics each week just to give an update on where things are at as far as crop progress, supply, logistics, any market updates. Starting this week, we'll be working with Kelly, our marketing and finance manager. So if there is any feedback, any topics that you want us to do research on or provide a little bit of an update on, she will put a link below and incorporate that into the next video beyond once we do a little research and be able to provide that update. So any feedback you can provide would be great, and we'll try and get any questions answered as quickly as possible. But today I wanted to touch on three things all around managing risk. So the first one is trial products. You guys are getting new products coming out to the farm each year, whether it's for input related, grain marketing related, a bunch of different tools to add to the toolbox. And one thing that I encourage you to do is take a look at on-farm trials, work with your Full Circle Ag sales agronomist, and do some different trials. We're not asking you to apply a certain product to the entire field, but we're asking you to try to see if it works well and if it's worth making that management change. So as you look at new products in the marketplace, be in communication with your Full Circle Ag agronomist to take a look at splitting fields or doing partial fields just to see what those certain products do on your individual farms. Next is buying fertilizer. Whether it be buying fertilizer on the input side or selling grain on the supply side, one way to manage risk is doing each of them to the exact specification as to how you manage your grain accordingly. So if you're looking at new crop for either this year or beyond in the next year, be looking at supply inputs at the same time. So typically grains and fertilizers correlate to some degree. They have a pattern most often. I would say that the market is changing now faster than it ever has before. So as you place those new crop sales, or as you're wanting to buy side dress tons or your fall P&K, be looking at those two different markets at each input cost, that as you associate the price of urea with the price of corn, there typically is some correlation there. So be prepared to make some new crop corn sales as you buy that urea for next year and beyond. Third thing is a grain marketing tool. So just like at Full Circle Ag, I know on the farm everybody in a perfect world wants to sell at the highs and buy at the lows. Some people are able to get luck to fall on their side and make that happen each time, but one tool that we offer, and you can work with your Full Circle Ag marketing advisor, Callie Colbert, out of our Foreman office. We have a marketing tool that works well, and we've associated into our program here the last few years, called the Flex Floor Contract. And what that does is it automatically sets your floor. You have the ability to lock in the basis and know your exact bottom price. And they have a couple different options, whether it rides the market and sets the market price on a certain amount of bushels daily, or you have the opportunity to do it weekly. That it gives that price average. So as the grain markets rally each day, there's a lot of bullish sentiment, and I would say you're not alone in that thought process. Just looking at the potential short crop we have this year and the supply and demand chains going into next year already, that as you look to place some new crop sales here for 2022 and beyond, that's one tool that gives you the ability to not necessarily have to watch the markets every day, but also have the ability to capture the highs or the rallies at each day at the close. So one tool to take a look at to add to your grain marketing portfolio. Like I said, if there's any topics that you want us to cover going forward, we will try and cover 2 to 3 important topics each week and try and get that market intel out to you quickly. And we'll start providing some updates in the country once the growing season starts progressing throughout the year as well. So thank you for watching and have a great day.